Hello, my lovely amors. Welcome back again to another pick a card. For those of you that's new over here, welcome. My name is Cindy Antoinette, and so for today we are going to take a look what will be the biggest blessing and the biggest change that you will experience in your life within the next 5 years, like throughout the entire period of the next 5 years. This reading is timeless, which means whenever you are watching this video, the message will still be relevant to you no matter the time that I upload this video, okay? So for those of you that's been following me for a while, you may notice I am in a different environment, and if you actually follow me on my Instagram and if you also watch my previous pick-up cards, you may note that I have been staying at the hotel for a week. Actually it's almost more than a week, because there is a massive flood that happened just a few days ago, twice actually, in my city. I'm just trying to do my best, and I am doing my best to still keep my videos up and post on YouTube and do my work, even though things are getting better but still a mess. Okay, my workflow, my schedule, everything was a mess, because I mean my house definitely got flooded. It was really bad, and the water was actually 2 meters high at the front of my house. So it's really that bad, but luckily everybody is safe. My work is safe because my bedroom is actually on the second floor. So anyway, if you would like to book a personal reading, I am already open for the month of March. Sorry, I am already open for the month of April. Okay, I am available for advance booking next month in April, and so which means you can already start to book in your reading from now on, so that I can secure a spot date for you later in April, because I do get booked really quickly every single month. And do not worry, you can always update and change your questions at any time before that given date in the month of April. So all of links, information, all of that is always in the description. And just know that the only legit information and email that I have is the only ones that I put down below in the description, okay? So I just want to put it out there. If somehow you see comments from other accounts or other people trying to scam you. So yeah, with that being said, we are going to get into this pick a card. Oh, and also I would love for you to also check out this video over here that I did with my friend about the 6 heart lessons, heart swallow pills that we both learn from relationships, and that video can definitely be very beneficial and helpful for you. Okay, so yeah, with that being said, we're just going to get into today's pick a card, and as always, I will be using my own artwork as a tool for you to choose from number 1, 2, and 3. It's always from left to right. Hello, my amors. So for those of you who have picked pile number 1 with this artwork, oh, you cannot see it, but then again, you already pick it anyway. So I like to begin my reading by channeling some messages first based on the artwork itself as well, and we will be then getting into the cards, okay? So my amors who pick pile number 1, let's take a look. What's changing? Okay, so I am picking up a lot of mental clarity. Your mental and your emotional health will definitely change big times, as in improving. Okay, this can also be about a specific mindset or a belief system that will change within you. this can be any type of perspective or understanding, whether it's about love, about connections with people in general, about family. It can be about anything and everything. This can even be about how you feel yourself, how you feel yourself about yourself, how you feel and view about your life as well. I feel that you will start to find more value. You will understand more about your worth and your life's worth as well. This is very deep. Now, for a lot of you, I am picking up that especially when it comes to your connections with people in general, both in love and friendship, you have been betrayed a lot of times. You have been hurt, you have been cheated on, you have been backstabbed, you have been lied to. I mean, I just have to say this. I know this may come off as really blunt, but I feel your pain. It's really I don't know how to say this, but what I can say, okay, which can be a little bit blunt, is that basically I'm seeing in the past you have been treated like a rag doll. You have been treated like a carpet. Like, seriously. So that issue within your life is definitely changing. The universe, your spirit guides, they will be blessing you with so many good karma and opportunities and miracles in your life. You will be getting the opportunities that you need, whether it's in career, financially, business opportunities, job interviews, for example, and you will also be able to achieve a lot of your goals, especially things that are tangible, material things. For example, maybe you want to get your own car, you want to rent a place for yourself, or actually own a house of your own, a home. You want to call a place of your own as your own home, where you can really protect your energy and really have a sacred space for yourself. And so I feel that you may be winning something though. Okay, so let's take a look with the cards though. I'm picking up that you could be winning something, and I feel like this could happen within the next 2 or 3 years. Okay, 2 or 3 years, you could be winning something. It can be a lottery, a voucher or something, or the feeling as if you are winning in life. But there's some type of emotion here, pardon me, that I'm picking up from you, where you feel that you are such a winner and you know that you deserve it. Okay, so we're going to see what is going on, what's happening in your life within the next 5 years, specifically what big changes and blessings coming in. Okay. Oh, okay. So I actually decided to take a look the card at the very bottom of the deck. So we have the Devil in the reverse position. Okay, the Devil in the reverse position. This is really good. So like I said, whatever it is that hurt you, that caused a lot of that caused a lot of pain, confusion, communication issues, as in trust issues, or somebody that was not honest towards you. Okay, all of that is definitely coming to an end. It's going to change for sure. Wow, the card at the bottom of it again is the World at the in the upright position. Okay, the World. This is a major arcana card. So yeah, you are going to receive a lot of things, and you will feel very fulfilled mentally, emotionally, and even the real side of things, as in not just spiritually but also material stuff, material needs. Okay, you may be traveling somewhere. You may want to, or you may be called to travel somewhere, and you should definitely take that opportunity, because I'm picking up that you're going to find something beautiful there. It can be a business opportunity, it can be a networking, a new friendship, a new friendship, or even a love interest. Wow, we have another major arcana, okay, with the Chariot in the upright position. This is literally the card of dynamic, fiery energy, passionate movement. This is literally moving forward, okay, energetically and especially physically. This is a very clear and straightforward energy and message that your life is on the right path and it is already changing towards the right direction. And whatever that's toxic and just not serving you positivity anymore in your life, that is just not supporting you in a good way, in a healthy way, it will come to an end. And you don't have to worry if you have to end it yourself, because the universe and the spirit guides will help you on that part. Now, that is not to say that you would be happy about that, because sometimes we may not realize that some of the people that we want in our life could actually be not the best people. It doesn't have to be like, oh, you have to block this person, because it's not like, oh, everybody that does not serve you good means automatically they are evil, they are toxic. It's not like that, okay? It's just that sometimes in life you may find that you just don't vibe on the same page anymore with some people. It's just not your tribe, and that's just what it is, okay? But if you are actually dealing with somebody that is literally toxic towards you, dissing you, disrespecting you, crossing over your boundaries over and over again, not listening to you, manipulating you, gaslighting you, that's clear total abuse, okay? And especially those people that just never ever apologize, and they're always so stuck up about their attitude, and they never take accountability. I mean, that's when we can call that is toxic, shite type of behavior and personality that they have and they do towards you. So if that is the case, you will definitely be moving away, whether you want it or not, okay? Because a lot of times we may still love and care somebody so much, even though we know that they're really bad for us, but it's just very hard for us to be the first to move away from it. So if that is the case for you, then the universe and your spirit guides will just do that for you, okay? This is not like they're taking this person away to hurt you. No, your spirit guides wants to protect you by taking away some of these people from your life. But it may come off as a shock, because you may, sometimes you may just never realize that, wow, I just never thought that this relationship or this friendship was actually really, really bad. And I feel like this is already happening now, but you will truly feel the impact few years later, and you will know, you will understand why things happened the way it did in the past, which is like now as we are speaking in this present moment. So I'm connecting with your future self already, and they're saying that don't worry, like trust me, trust yourself, okay? This is your future self, this is your higher self speaking to you. Trust me, trust yourself, feel in the vibe, just believe in this, have faith. You will be so much happy, okay, happier, and you will be in a much better place. A year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, it will be so much better for you. Yeah, so the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Swords in the upright position. So the issue here that I'm seeing is also that it's just very difficult for you to be assertive. You could be a people pleaser yourself, or you could just, have your own insecurities or fear. You may have a defensive mechanism that you may not realize, but I see that a few months, a few years ahead, you will have a lot more self-awareness. You will have a deeper sense and understanding of things, of people and life in general, because I do see that you are going through this healing journey seriously. You may as well go to therapy, actually. That could also be it. So this is huge, this is big, and this is a blessing for sure, because once you get out of this energy, you can rest assured that your life throughout within the next 5 years will change all for the better, all for more positive and healthy outcome and successes in your own life as well. So this is what you also have to know about what's coming up, like what's happening. Okay, so I want to take a look at just some bit of more few cards to see what more big changes and blessings coming in later. Okay, I'm picking up literally love, money. I'm seeing the word love and money side by side. They're very, very close, but not too close just yet. But they are very much mingling, the energy is like intertwined with each other. So your love life and your career life could be very much connected, whether that you will be working with this person, your love interest, or you find them from a workplace. We have the Magician in the reverse. So you have what it takes to manifest whatever you want in your life. But the only challenge and the blockage here that you have to know from now on, so you can further manifest even better, is to work on your fears. Because I feel like this Magician in the reverse represent more about you fearing, you not really believing in yourself to manifest what is it that you want and what is it that you desire. There's a lot of insecurities here, and maybe you feel a little bit of that imposter syndrome-ish. You may feel that, you may experience that, but that's okay. It will all change for the better, like I said. So the card at the very bottom of the deck is the Temperance in the upright position. Wow, this is, oh my goodness, the card at the bottom is the Star. Okay, and right at the very bottom of it again is the Five of Pentacles. You definitely have to be assertive and learn how to take your own actions to be assertive and move on and leave some people behind. That is your biggest blessing after the challenge, after overcoming the challenge. Okay, that is the biggest blessing actually, because it's very empowering, seriously. Once you learn how to do that, your life will change. All blessings and opportunities will be coming in like a freaking tsunami into your life. But some of these not blockages, it's more of like challenges, okay? Just a little bit of a stone over here and there in the streets, in the road that you may experience. It's more about like how you really deal with these people, basically, okay? The Star, a lot of your wishes will be coming true, or you could also become more popular, recognized, and well respected as well, whether it's in your social life or even your career. Your network is your net worth, they say, and I see like that's you. Temperance is about flowing with time, having trust in divine timing, and definitely healing. Okay, so your team for the next 5 years is a lot about healing and making things successful by yourself, starting from within yourself. Now, I feel a lot of you are so worried about money. You are really, really worried about money. Oh my goodness. Because, pardon me. I've been just like picking up a lot of energies. So you may have a passion project, you may have a very special idea for a business, but you are not too sure about this. Well, your spirit guides are saying that what you can do about this business idea or project is to work together with other people. You have to open up yourself and work on your trust issues, because you need to open up, okay? There will be a lot of people that you can work with together, and it's going to be an amazing, successful collaboration project. It will be very healthy and balanced as well, and you're going to harvest a lot of it. So we have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, and connect with nature. So you are going to receive and feel at more ease, a lot of peace and harmony within your daily life, which is really beautiful. But I do see that you may still be stressed out about work and your schedule, but it's not in a way that you have to still deal with this useless high school type of drama. Okay, you don't have to deal with them anymore. But again, remember, your spirit guides wants to let you know that in order for you to have these blessings, you also have to, again, be assertive, okay, with all of these cards. I mean, the Magician in the reverse. You fear, you don't believe in yourself that you can do that. So some of you may have poor mindset. I just have to say for what it is. It may sound like I'm roasting you, but this is the message coming in, and this is, you know, it's to help you as well. Okay, I'm letting you know. I'm seriously, I'm telling you. I feel a lot of you may have poor mindset, as in the way you feel about money, about work life, about friendships, about lifestyle in general. It can be anything, but you may have some poor mindset that you need to work on. It's okay, it takes time, okay? It takes time. Don't rush yourself, don't force yourself when you feel that you just cannot really take it. Just know that you also have to be patient with your own progress, okay? So this card also confirmed that you are highly sensitive and you have a lot of love and compassion for the world, the environment, people. So that could also be what you will be doing in your career to make a huge, beautiful impact for the world and for society as well. For equity, okay? It's not always so much about equality, but it's about the equity, okay? If you don't know what that is, go ahead and Google. So we have last two cards for you, okay? Break the chain. You are going to make a huge impact to the world. I literally just said this. Break the chain. It says ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. And then we have play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So you are going to have good balance between spirituality, practicality, love, work, and all of that. Don't worry, you will know how to do it. That is also the blessing, which is you will have more time, more money, and more energy to do everything that you need to do and you want to do, okay? And you also want to have. So break the chain is, again, some of this poor mindset or this limiting belief system, whether it's about yourself, about some things in society, or what the society or what the media tells you, or this could be like what your family tells you to do, you know, all of this limiting belief. Basically, I am seeing that you are going to break away from whatever it is that you know is just not working anymore, okay? That actually it's just old. It's just too old, and it's time for a new generation, for a new energy to come in that is more balanced, it's more supportive, it's full of love, harmony, peace. So I feel like you are going to learn a lot about that. Okay, so there you go, pal number one. That's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Just let me know down below in the comments, and I will definitely be back again. Hello there, pile number 2, my amor. So for those of you who have chosen this artwork, okay, so I like to begin my reading by channeling some messages as well based on the art itself. So for pile number 2, I know it's a little bit of like, it's a little bit depressing in some ways, because guess what, here's the thing, there is a reason as to why you picked this pile. I can feel it a lot, okay? I really can feel your energy a lot. A lot of you who's watching, you are dealing with heavy mental issues or mental illness or any other sorry, pardon me, or any other hardships in your life. You have been dealing with just a lot of things, a lot of shite, let me tell you. It has been very difficult for you. It has been very, very rough for you as well. Pardon me. Oh my goodness. It's just a lot of energy. And sometimes that happens when I'm picking up a lot of energy. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up. And so it hasn't been easy. And for a lot of you, it never has been easy at all in your life. For some of you, just for some few of you, you may have served jail time, or you may have went homeless like a few years ago, or maybe when you were still a teenager. And I don't actually pick up the energy of you serving jail time because you're hurting somebody or you intentionally like do some crime or something. It could also be like you stole a food or a milk or just like something from the supermarket or from a store because you were starving. You were really, really starving. Oh wow, wow, this is really, really heavy. This is really heavy. Okay, so okay, one more thing though. If this is not your case, if you're listening to this reading and you're like, oh, okay, this is definitely not my pile. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. This energy that I'm reading right now, this can actually represent somebody that you know in your life, somebody dear, somebody close to you. This can be your own parents, siblings, cousin, anybody from your family. This could be your best friends. This could be your ex, anybody, okay? This story that I just mentioned to you, this can actually be about the energy of somebody else that you know that's dealing with this situation. Now, you may be asking, well, Cindy, what does this has to do with like my reading and with this people or with this person? Well, the thing is that I'm seeing that there is a connection here, a soul connection. This can be friendship, this can be love, okay? There is a soul connection here that will still continue on, and I do feel that it will get better in time with this person. If you are dealing with somebody specific like this, okay, then this is your confirmation. For others of you, this can just mean that you will be able to have closure. You may reconcile with them, but for sure you will have closure first and foremost within yourself. And then for some of you, if this situation is not really that dangerous, okay, then you could still actually have closure with this person, like reconcile with them and have closure. Now remember, having closure and reconciliation does not mean that it always ends up you getting back together with this person. It can just be you come around, hang out, talk face to face, talk about some things, clear up the past, have a deep conversation, and then you go on separate ways, but in a very nice energy and peaceful solution. Okay, so that is completely up to you. There's a lot of you who's watching this with many different details in your own situation. So again, like I said, just make sure that you use your own intuition, discern the information, use your logical mind as well, and pay attention to your own situation, what's really happening. Okay, because a lot of you are watching, so don't get freaked out just yet. Okay, so other than that, if this story is actually you, then well, obviously your life will be changing. So I am just going to go and pick up my cards right now, and again, I'm just going to make sure again that whichever side that you are in this reading, whether you are the one who has this background story or you have somebody close to you that may have this background story, this reading will still be relevant for you yourself, for the other person, for both of you, and so on. This will still be relevant. This can still be a little bit of a vice versa role. Okay, whoever that you fit in, person A or person B, just pay attention again and just take whichever message, energy, and details that resonate more to your situation or the other person. Okay, so this is going to be quite a heavy and dark pile though, but I do feel a lot of hope, a lot of healing, but that purging of that energy, it's going to be very intense. Somebody here is going to the dark night of the soul. Somebody here needs to go do their shadow work, okay? Or get professional therapy, healing, or even hypnotherapy. For some of you, if you believe in past lifetimes, I'm seeing that definitely either you or your person or both of you will be getting therapy together for a past life regression or past life healing. Because I'm picking up that you and this person may had an intense connection from a past lifetime, and there's still a lot of unfinished business and karma. So the focus of this reading is the big changes and blessings within the next 5 years, right? So we are going to take a look. I feel like what your spirit guides want you to focus mostly is this energy, a very specific connection, okay? A very, very specific connection between you and somebody over here. Again, take whichever resonates, because sometimes people can still kind of like freak out in the comments. So I just want to make sure, okay, again and again, just remember, don't get freaked out too easily before you like really listen and discern the information. Don't force any information if it just doesn't fit, okay? Also, I feel that either you or your person may have a lot of assumptions, trust issues, okay, because of past abuse. So the big blessings for either you or your person and or both of you within the next period of 5 years, well, it's definitely a lot of healing. So again, like I said, somebody could be getting professional therapy, seeking out help, okay? And the result will be beautiful. It will be beautiful. I do smell a bit of power couple vibe over here. So especially, specifically for those that are dealing with a love interest, okay? I do smell that power couple vibe though. Oh, okay. So we have a bunch of cards already over here, and one card flip out. Apparently this one wants to gain the first attention, and this is the Temperance in the upright position. This is about trusting and believing and going with the flow of the perfect timing of the universe, and also focusing on your own progression and your own healing journey. This is about healing and empowerment, okay? With pile number 1, we also received this. Maybe some of you were called to also watch pile number 1. Some of you were also called to watch pile number 3. Some of you, some of you may may even feel called to watch legit the entire video. So if that's you, do let me know. I'm very curious. So yeah, the temperance is about have a vision. Have a vision of the future. Have it, okay? Please do have a vision of the future. Don't wait around passively for somebody, or don't wait around for somebody to like come in and save the day. There are things in life where you do have to take action, okay? Yes, you will be receiving the help that you need, but in order for you to receive the help you need, you still have to take action, right? You have to like ask for help. So this is about open up your heart. Just know not everybody out there is to get you. Not everybody out there is out to hurt you, to betray you. So yeah, definitely watch pile number 2. Watch pile number 1 if you feel called to. Okay, so yeah, going with the flow with a vision. So let's take a look at all of these cards we have. Wow, we have another same card from the previous pile. This is a major arcana with the world in the upright position. The world is the very last major arcana with the number 21, by the way. And I'm picking up numerology as well, 333, 444. There's a lot of destiny. There's a lot of prophetic visions and choices that I'm picking up. We have the 10 of Cups in the reverse, the Chariot in the upright, yet another same major arcana from the previous one. Okay, somebody here is feeling lonely, or somebody here is separated from you, and I feel like either this is a family or a love interest. But there's definitely family involved or marriage involved, or somebody that wants to have a family and wants to get married with you, or this is how you also feel. But this is also a confirmation that the separation that you are experiencing right now, or the pain or the betrayal or the assumptions, it's actually not what it seems, and it will actually change within the next 5 years. And there is a very big huge possibility of you getting back together again. Remember, like I said, this is not to say that, oh, no matter the situation, even if your person have been abusing you verbally and physically, you will be getting back together again with them. I mean, like, you still have to, like, again, just discern the information, and please also be realistic as well, okay? So that's why I keep mentioning, like, it's important for you to also know your values and your worth. Seriously, please do watch pile number 1. I'm picking up that your spirit guides are telling me, they're confirming how it's so important for you to also watch pile number 1. There was a lot of message about fixing some of your limiting belief system, insecurities, poor mindset, and things like that. So again, if you feel like, okay, Cindy, I feel like some of these messages resonate with me, but why do I feel like most of these messages, like 70% of them, why it feels like it's my person, it's not me? Well, again, the reason as to why it's like that, well, it's because within the next period of the next 5 years, your life will be greatly impacted by this person or by this specific connection, whether physically or energetically. You will still feel the impact because there's just something, there's like a knot over here that is just not done just yet. But again, whether you have closure and then you move on separate ways peacefully, or you move on from the past and moving in together, that can definitely still be a choice, because we do have the Chariot in the upright. That is movement forward. That is like physically moving forward, mentally moving forward, and really focusing on your vision and going towards your direction with clear passion and a burning fire in your heart, in your soul. Somebody here wants to be a musician, by the way, I'm picking up, or somebody that is very creative. They're very empathetic, very intuitive, very compassionate, but they can be a little bit, you know, flaky or shady sometimes, because they still need to learn about some things about themselves. They still try to find their individuality. Now, I feel like this person, okay, we have the King of Cups in the upright position. So whoever this is, again, whether it's you or your person, if if there's any flaky or shady attitude here, or like, oh, I don't feel too good, oh, it's actually my insecurity, it really is because somebody here just never really learned the proper way how to love yourself and how to treat other people, because, you know, childhood backgrounds, family issues, parents issues, okay, parental issues. So it's understandable, but we as adults, it's time to also learn how to step away from it and step up, leveling up in our own life. And I see like this is going to be that big change, okay? Because the blessing from the universe as well is that you will be given all the necessary support, the time, even the money as well, if you need to hire a therapist. Because your spirit guides are very much fully supporting you or your other person to do so, to heal. Okay, so since we are focusing specifically on a connection, surprisingly, we're going to see what's coming up, what's happening. Okay, no, not that one. Okay, so we have Pleiades, we have double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Pleiades, you and or your person are definitely indigo children, star seeds, okay? You have a very specific spiritual mission or like a life purpose here on earth, and you have gone through many past lifetimes separately and or together, okay? And I really like how this says double mission. So like I said, your pile is focusing on a union here of a connection with somebody, because you both have the same mission, the same purpose in life, or the same vision, the same wishes, the same type of job that you want, and you may be doing business together and you will thrive in. You both will be power couple. Again, like I said, power couple, okay? So we have Mintakan, okay? It says longing for home, belonging, and the original light workers. So one of the reasons as to why a lot of you or your person may be feeling lonely and acting out of your consciousness is because deep down you are kind of experiencing a quote spiritual depression, as in, you know, your soul is like literally, it feels like an actual clinical depression. I mean, again, like I said, you may actually have clinical depression, but there's like some parts within your body or within your mental state that is like just double or triple up worse than what it is, because your soul, like literally your soul, is so stressed out because it really wants to be expressed, and yet you are not letting your soul express itself creatively, or that your person is not doing this. Okay, so all of that will change. The money will come, the house, the car, that relationship, that love power couple vibe, it's coming in. And I am picking up that for up to 70% of you, you will be reconciling and possibly actually getting back together or getting into a relationship with this person by this year, within this year, as in 2021. Okay, 2021, there will be a form of conversation or communication coming in. Now, if somebody here is still in jail time, they're coming out. They're coming out of it within this year or sometime around the beginning of next year. But I feel for this very specific message, sometime around the middle of this year, 2021, somebody here is getting out of, you know, some legal situation basically, because it can be anything. So let's just say it that way. So last card for you, leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Yeah, go take that leap of faith. You may feel called to go somewhere, to go take a new job, okay, to go to a new direction, to leave some toxic fake friends behind, to move to a different city, or to move in together. It can be like any type of big decision. Whatever it is that you decide to do this year, it's going to grow and it's going to bloom beautifully all within the next 5 years. So basically, the big changes and blessings that will be coming up into your life, it's because all of those are the things that you're doing yourself. It's not like I know it may suck as if like, oh well, but I wish I can just like have a miracle. Well, yes, there are a lot and there will be more miracles coming in, but I'm just picking up that the focus of today's reading is not really so much about what your spirit guides or universe like throwing those things onto your lap. It's more about like, we're giving you this success, like this energy that you deserve, because this is what you have been doing. And I know it's very harsh, and it's very hard as well. Life can be very harsh. It can be very hard, especially if you're just striving to survive. Okay, because like I said, sometimes we may do bad things because we may not realize that we're just trying to survive, okay? And it's understandable, especially we're in the middle of a pandemic, but there is a better way to do things. So last but not least, the same exact card from the previous pile, we have get grounded. Okay, you need to ground yourself, pile number 2, or your person needs to ground themselves, but this will definitely happen. Somebody here wants to commit to you for a long-term partnership, for a marriage as well, for love. Okay, somebody here definitely wants to propose. There's love between you and this very specific person. And some of you may be getting engaged within the next 2 or 3 years, and you could actually be having kids as well for some of you within the next 4 to 5 years. Okay, so yeah, so there you go. That is your reading. Just let me know down below in the comments. I hope you enjoyed that and that this reading still helps you out and it resonates with you, pile number 2. Again, thank you so much, and yeah, just let me know and I will definitely be back. Hello there, my lovely amours. For those of you who picked the very last one, okay, pile number 3 with this artwork that you have chosen. So I like to begin my reading by channeling some messages as well based on the art itself that you choose. So, straight up, I know that this is a very interesting, but it's a different message, okay? But I have to say this. A lot of you have strong connection with Greece, with Greek, okay? Greek mythology. Maybe you also had a past lifetime somewhere there, or you just feel called to go and check out that place or travel there or maybe live there, or you could actually be from Greece, okay? Some of you may also have a wish to have your honeymoon in Santorini, okay? Wait, is that how you pronounce Santorini? Yes, Santorini. So yeah, if that is the case for you, then I am seeing that, well, that is the blessing. That is definitely one of the blessing. That is one of the opportunity that you can definitely receive within the next 5 years. Okay, so if you are engaged, if you already are talking about marriage with your person, I am seeing that you will be getting married. Okay, you will be getting married. You will have your own family. You will have the house, the car, the career, the family, business as well, and things like that. Now, for some of you, I'm picking up there is a specific message about a family business. This could be something you're already doing with your family. Ooh, pardon me. I'm just picking up a lot of energies. So this could be something that you're doing already, or you're planning to do this with your family, with your partner, okay? So let's take a look what's going on. Oh, I really like this. I feel a lot of poise, elegant, a very quintessential. Is that the word? Quintessential. Anyway, basically there's a lot of elegance and royalty vibe, very high class, very high quality vibe coming from you and your person, like your love partner. Okay, I am picking up specifically you and somebody else over here. Whether you are in a relationship or not, married or not, I do see that your love life will be a huge impact in your life within the next 5 years. And the blessings of it is that it's going to be wonderful, beautiful, successful. I know, sounds like a fairy tale, but I mean, there's quite a lot of people out there that do have their honeymoon in Santorini, and it can seem like a dream. Maybe it's because the money, maybe the issue here is money, that you feel like, no, that's impossible. But we're literally doing a reading about the big blessings, right? And let me tell you, the blessings is that you will have the marriage, or maybe the wedding party, or the honeymoon, whatever it may be that you really want, and you're going to have that fulfilled. Now, for some of you, maybe you just want to go for a vacation, maybe you just like to travel around, maybe you want to be a travel blogger, a food blogger. So you want to be successful, you have your own business, or you want to create one. You need the network, okay, because your networking is your net worth as well in a lot of ways. That's true. You know, you need the right people, you need the right places, you need the right options and things like that. You want to grow your own business, your community, your market shop, okay? I'm picking up some of you maybe playing, not playing as in playing, but you are, playing as in you know how to use your money well in investment, stocks, or Bitcoin, crypto as well for some of you. So yeah, I'm saying like that's actually getting better, but your spirit guides are letting you know that there's going to be another option or another opportunity coming in. So if you also want to be an entrepreneur, basically everything that I mentioned before, like literally all of it that you're doing, all of you, okay, because a lot of you are watching. Of course, you all have different, backgrounds and things going on, but this is a confirmation. What you're doing is definitely coming in true, especially if it's about your love life as well. For what you wish for, it's coming true. Okay, one last card. All right, so we already have a bunch of cards. We're going to take a look at that. Oh, okay, so some of you may be stressed out over here, especially about, okay, it's not really about the money. I don't feel that for most of you, it's about the money. Because I feel that for most of you, the issue here is more about your anxiety or your stress. Or there's something conflicting within you. It's not so much about the career path or the money. It could actually be about your career path. Maybe you're not really sure if this is the right way or the right how to do this, okay? And it's really stressing you out because maybe you are a perfectionist, you are an idealistic person. But things will definitely get better. You will gain that clarity and you will get that $1 million ID that you really need. So that is also a blessing, right? Because your ID is very, very worth it. It's very expensive. Like legit, you are one expensive person. Let me tell you. Also, somebody here wants to come in and talk. Like somebody here wants to come in and communicate with you for a specific proposal. So again, this can be a legit proposal of love, but this can also be a proposal of business, okay? Especially if you are an entrepreneur, you may be getting a really huge deal, a collaboration project, a sponsorship, all of those things. You could be on YouTube as well. Maybe you also are doing something like I do as well. You're on social media. You may also be a public figure. Now, for some of you, you could also be a politician. That could be you or the other person, okay? So let's take a look at all of the cards over here. Wow, okay, we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So if you worry about competition, well, don't worry, because you just have to stay on your own lane and do best at what you know you can do best. Okay, for a certain skill and a talent that you have, just focus on that and do your best. Nobody my goodness, nobody and nothing can compete with you, and you should also not compete with other people, because you know your worth, you know your value. There is a difference between having this really aggressive competitive mindset, and also the difference with you knowing how to strategize and market your business well. Okay, there is a better professional way to quote compete, as in to learn how to market yourself, putting yourself out there. We're talking about business, right? So just know that there is a difference. Okay, so this is a confirmation that whatever skill or knowledge that you need, let's say right now you are building your portfolio for submitting to an art studio, a company, a publishing, a book company as well, for example, you can definitely do that. You will definitely have what it takes to publish it and to receive that proposal. For some of you, you may not even have to submit your portfolio. You will be so recognized and so well respected that people and even companies will be looking for you. Brands would want to work together with you. So we have the Ace of, is this all in reverse? Okay, no. So we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. We have the Tower in the upright position. Okay, this is Major Arcana card. We have, wow, all three piles for today receive the Chariot. Okay, we have the Chariot in the upright position, another Major Arcana. We have the Empress in the reverse position, another Major Arcana, and oh my goodness, the last one, the World card, another Major Arcana in the upright position. So we have two cards over here that keeps popping up for today's reading. Like literally all the piles receive this, the Chariot and the World. This is about literally moving on forward. But what's going on in your emotional side though? What's going on over here? So some of you may be in separation from your person. If you don't have somebody in special, if you don't have somebody special though, pardon me, let me just rephrase that again. So if you do have somebody special, you may be in separation from them. But if you don't have anybody special, then this is just saying that, well, you have to put yourself out there. You also gotta go and take action, or like send a message to the universe that you are open for love, because I see that you may be closed off to love. Maybe you just want to be alone, or you're just like, I'm too busy. But something is going to change. Something or somebody is going to shake your world with the Tower, and it's going to make you move in forward. But the guidance here is not to be reckless and not to be impulsive, because for most of you, you may fall in love with this person, or this relationship may go really fast, unexpectedly, and it may happen at a time where you're not so ready to be in marriage, or you're not ready to be a mother. Okay, I'm picking up very specifically, you are not ready to be a mother, but you are definitely ready to settle down, to be exclusive, or to be in a relationship and to have it all and balance everything else. But specifically, to be a mother, to have a child, or to adopt a child is not something that you or your person is ready at that time. So this is more about guidance actually within this part of this reading, is that just be aware that within the next few months, actually within the next few months, you are going to be so blessed with a long-term committed relationship that you can expect to keep going on through within the next 5 years. And like I said, you may getting proposed, you may go to Santorini or anywhere else that you wish to have your honeymoon at. But specifically when it comes to children, just be very careful about that. So it is a blessing, of course, because in your love life, I see that you will be very happy, but this love is coming at a time that you're just not expecting and the other person is not expecting. You or your person may have just gone through a breakup or a loss of somebody in the recent past, so that could also be as to why you have trust issues or you are just closing yourself off. Okay, I feel anger and sadness all mixed up, but I feel for some of you it's grieving as well. It's grief. So we have the same cards again from the previous one with pile number 2. We have break the chain and play. So this is like, don't forget to still have fun. Yes, do go your work and take care of your career, take care of yourself, be responsible, but please don't forget to also have fun. If you just work and work and work, then you're just not going to enjoy life and you're not even going to enjoy your own money, your own asset. Okay, oh yeah, by the way, you may be learning about asset, or if you already have it, then it's definitely going to go really, really high. It's going to go up. Okay, it's going to go well within the next 2 to 3 months for some of you. That's really fast. Or 2 to 3 years at the very least. Okay, wow, I definitely have to tell this myself as well, because I work a lot. I'm such a perfectionistic person. I mean, Virgo, Leo, I'm a Virgo and I'm a Leo moon. So yeah, with the break the chain, this is about that feeling. Like I said, somebody here is just closing off. I don't want to deal with this. I don't really believe in love, or I just don't have time because I'm legit busy, blah, blah, blah. But things are just going to change over here. And this, okay, let me tell you, this blessing of love that's coming in could actually feel almost like a curse at that time, because you're like, oh hell no, I don't want this. I just don't want this. I don't want to deal with this. So you may actually be rejecting this from the universe. You may be rejecting this, whether this is a new person or a person that you already know, okay, because depends your situation. But I'm picking up like you may be rejecting, or you may just feel really hesitant about it. You're not really trusting it. But if you give it a chance though, if you decide to like break the chain of that being alone, and maybe you are lonely and you're not really admitting to that, you're like, ha ha ha, yeah, let's make a dark joke about me being rich, alone, and lonely with my money, but I'm all cool. I'm just like sipping in my wine. But I mean, be honest with yourself. Sure that you enjoy your time, your career, your money, but are you truly okay being alone, or are you actually wanting love? There is nothing wrong with that, because like a lot of times nowadays, sometimes things can just go to the extreme where it's just becoming even unhealthy. The things that used to be healthy become unhealthy. It can definitely turn that way. So like, for example, I'm just giving you this example for you as well as a part of this reading too, so that you can also understand this. I was also like that. I was just like focusing mostly on my career, which is what of course it's my responsibility, but I was hiding behind the mask of telling myself that I'm going to be always okay with doing my own thing and being completely alone without having somebody, and I'm fine because I don't need that. I don't think I'm lonely, okay? I don't, blah blah blah, it's not important, but I can't help it because I have always been such a romantic person. Romance is literally my energy. Even the topic that I do in my channel, it's basically about love. How can you expect You know, how can people, how can people expect of me like not having love in my life and being okay? Okay, so still do you, focus on your own things, make that money, secure the bag, secure the cash, but it doesn't mean that you have to pretend to be all cool and swiggity swagger by like, I'm cool and alone with my money, but deep down inside you're actually really dying and you're lonely. I mean, if you are truly happy and alone, that is fine. But the reason why I'm telling you this, because I feel that you are alone and you are not fine. And so you have to just open up yourself, my darlings, okay? And so yeah, break the chain. Break that past old cycle, okay? That's what I'm picking up. So let's take a look at any more last guidances here for you about the big changes coming in. Some of you may have your own house finally. You want to buy a house, or you want to put a huge amount of deposit within this year or next year. You're going to have that. You're going to have your own pets as well. I feel like for some of you, you really want to have your own dogs or some exotic animals like snake. That's definitely me though. Yeah, so yeah, let me know. You want to live in together with your partner, you want to move in together. I'm seeing that that's going to happen within the next 6 months. Within the next 6 months, yes, 6 months for quite some of you. Okay, this one, yeah, this one. So we have the Age of Light. You have been training for this for lifetime. So you are going to learn a lot more about your past life, especially your Akashic records. Okay, if you don't know what that is, Akashic record is basically a library of the universe where all existence and all details and all information, all knowledge is secured in that library, including your own life, your own soul blueprint, your map, your story, your books, like literally everything that you are as a soul, as a form block of energy. You are going to go through the spiritual awakening journey together with the right people, the right friendships, and of course, this person. So either you or your person may not be so much into spirituality, but some things are going to change. Some things are going to change. That's what I'm picking up. We have the initiation, the rite of passage, and crossing the threshold. So what did I say? There's a lot of things happening, especially spiritual awakening. The initiation, crossing the threshold, the rite of passage. That is like, damn, the rite of passage. That is like a ceremony of spiritual awakening, as if like coming of age, you know, spiritually. Okay, last card we have is, come on, seriously, we have Akasha. This is also about the Akashic record. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Okay, so you are already on the right path, and you will be guided more towards the right direction. Okay, so the other thing that's coming up is that you will open up your own shop, your own boutique, or again in stock investment, whatever that is going to make a big amount of money, especially passive income. Okay, something about passive income over here. Your asset, your investment is going to go really well. Something is going to go double or triple the amount, and you're going to receive it all. Now for some of you, you may receive like 80-90%, and the rest you just have to, you know, still be responsible to use that money to pay off other people that work for you, or you may actually donate that. That's what I'm picking up. So I know that's very specific, but I mean, like, hey, so there you go. Okay. That is your reading, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Just let me know down below in the comments, okay? And I will definitely be back again. See you.